In this video, we are reacting to remember the pink sauce lady? She just lost everything. I remember this pink sauce lady. I remember she was going viral. What's a nanny here? She was going viral because she was sending out nasty ass sauce and all this and that, and it was blowing up, expired and stuff. I heard she got into Target too, but I'm guessing she lost everything. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
Back, I had made a few videos about a viral TikTok turned bootleg product called the pink sauce. This woman who went by Chef P was a private event caterer for various celebrities. And while messing around in the kitchen one day, she put together a concoction that went viral simply because of the color and how she poured it all over any type of food you can imagine.
The sauce,
those were two different colors.
Tastes like it tastes like its own thing. You can't really compare it to anything else.
Now immediately people were curious about how this pink concoction tasted. So Chef P went right to trying to produce the sauce in-house, creating a website and selling it for $20 a pop, and then mailing it out without any sort of preservatives or temperature-controlled packaging right in the middle of a brutally hot summer. Now keep in mind, at that time the product did contain milk, which is obviously extremely perishable, and needless to say, most of these packages showed up rancid, and in some cases the bottles had even exploded.
I'm just a little worried about it being swollen, and I don't know if this is considered swollen or not, or if that's what the bottle is, but...
No, ma'am, we're not trying this. Look at this. It stinks like throw up.
They threw it in a Ziploc bag?
It was obvious that Chef P was not doing things the right way. This actually led to people being sent to the hospital after consuming her products, potentially because of botulism, which is essentially when a ton of bacteria builds up in an enclosed space, and then obviously it is consumed. And that's not to even mention the fact that there were no gloves in sight, obviously no proper sanitation. She was pouring these things into like candle holders. It was really just a woman and her delusions being hyped up by online comments. And so rightfully so, Chef P starts getting all types of hate. And right off the bat, it was very clear that she was not the sharpest crayon in the 64-count box.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product.
What?
Pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
And this would actually start a long-running theme of this woman playing the victim, and things would only get much worse when Chef P would make an appearance on some sort of bootleg daytime talk show with this dude Karamo.
First of all, I'm gonna give it up to you big time, because if I ever hear of a black woman that is creating her own business, big up, okay?
Thank you.
Because that is powerful. You know
Yes,
what I mean? We have a world that tells you that you're not able to pursue these things, you're not able to do these things, so big up.
Now from the start, I would say that Karamo had a very strong bias toward Chef P, essentially throwing her bail at every single opportunity.
And let them know, hey, the shipment got damaged, we're aware of this, we will either refund you or send you a brand new bottle of pink sauce, letting them know like, hey, we care. And
her whole brand is pink, huh?
Like, I made a mistake, I'm gonna rectify it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Let's all clap for the woman after she damn near poisoned thousands of people.
Yeah, y'all
they bring out
crazy.
This woman Allie, who had made a critical review of her pink sauce. I mean, I guess they thought this would be like a big gotcha moment, as they painted her criticism from the start as online harassment.
I think she's one of the people that you said kept on with the harassment, right?
Yes.
I mean, the pink sauce clown even cries before they bring her out on stage. Like, oh, here comes the big bad bully, here comes the boogeyman.
It's not bad. Definitely not worth $20 a bottle. But we support small businesses. I don't know if she's fixing things or not. That's not my problem.
She's mad at that?
When I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten. There is a piece of glitter.
So when I was doing the review, there was just so many red flags that I saw in it, like the label. You know, when you make a USDA label, you have to put in batch numbers, because if something were to be recalled, you have to be able to trace it down to the salt and pepper that is in something.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
But nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special. You're not special. Okay?
What?
So once again, Chef P really just played the victim after she herself royally fucked up. This actually resulted in so much backlash that Karamo had to go back on his show and apologize.
But I want to tell you right now, I am sorry, just point blank period, that I gaslit you.
Now, following this drama, Chef P would actually be rewarded for her bad behavior by this guy named Dave Hirschkopf, owner of Dave's Gourmet Sauces. He would actually take a chance and sign her to a 360 food deal to make her sauce legit. So they start bottling it at a legitimate distributor, and they get it on the shelves of every Walmart all around the country. And I think this is right around the time the pink sauce lady was really feeling herself. She felt like she had made it, and essentially like her life would be on easy mode from here on out. But when I say that karma hit this woman like a cement truck,
like
I
a
really
brick.
do mean it. For starters, the sauce still did not have a consistent color, and really the only thing that was pink about it was the label. And people also still did not have favorable reviews when they tried the product.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh hell no. Like it tastes like a chemical.
Con?
And essentially it was a bigger flop than the recent Snow White movie. Like outside of people buying it for a YouTube or TikTok review, this thing was dead on arrival, and almost immediately it went on clearance. And here is where the story takes a very interesting turn. I'm sure some of you watch Shark Tank and know that when someone goes in there and they don't really know how to operate their business, but the sharks actually think their product is decent, whoever invests in the company will likely become the majority shareholder.
There's only one answer to this. I have to hire you both so I can fire you. This is so horrible.
Because obviously in those situations, the shark has all the leverage. Because without them, the person who usually lacks the business knowledge will be nothing and their product will go nowhere. So the shark does all the legwork, they restructure the business, they fix their various issues, and the investor reaps most of the profits and has ultimate jurisdiction over that product moving forward. That is exactly what this guy Dave wanted to do with the pink sauce.
Hell no, don't do it, Dave.
And save the day.
No.
Why did Dave's Gourmet partner with Chef P?
Don't
We
do
saw
it.
the pink sauce go viral on TikTok along with everyone else. But with our 30 plus years of making sauces, we offered our expertise instead of criticism. Dave's Gourmet entered a partnership to help bring Chef P's vision safely to the consumer market.
Now obviously the end product was something that no one wanted to buy. I really think he miscalculated her reputation, and this is when Chef P goes right back into full defense mode, slandering Dave online and even posting a GoFundMe attempting to raise $100,000 to keep her ass off the streets, claiming that my guy Dave lied to her, that he did not pay her what she was owed, and that he was not transparent about their sales numbers in regards to her sauce.
I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied about everything they said in the beginning. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they didn't
Swindlers?
of the product. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they took my ideas and tried to turn them into their own. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied to the media to make me look like a bad person. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they're trying to deteriorate my brand from their own mistakes.
Now Dave turns around and saw Chef P dragging his name through the virtual streets, and this guy came with the receipts to dunk on her head. Basically, Dave had been giving her a cash advance to be nice. First on things like refunds from her original disaster of a product totaling over $30,000, which is completely understandable. Like, you want the product to now have a good reputation, you want to right those old wrongs.
Oh no.
But then she was essentially on her hands and knees begging this guy for financial assistance on things like groceries, shopping trips, and even birthday parties. And once again, Dave would give her the cash to be taken from her royalties at a later time, which in this case would be like in the next quarter. And it seems like she was so dumb that she thought any and all expenses from her personal life could now be written off as a business expense. Like, oh, just charge it to my guy Dave, he's good for it. Like, if anything, he was being nice to her in this situation, and due to her own ignorance, once again she played the victim.
Everyone was complaining because the sauce was like orange. Dave's Gourmet wasn't sharing information with me. They've crossed me so much that I have no choice but to file suit. You're not supporting me by purchasing this.
Then to make matters even worse, she tried to invoice him for over $120,000 because she wanted $90 times the 1,400 hours for the time that she claimed she spent promoting the product online. And keep in mind, guys, never was any of this laid out in the contract by any stretch of the imagination. It really seems like she just had a very basic royalty structure and nothing more. But it also seems like she thought she could live off this pink sauce money for the rest of her life, when obviously the product was a total flop.
To the dollar,
Honestly,
man.
If I was at someone's house and they whipped out the pink sauce for dinner, like to throw on some wings or maybe some spaghetti, I'm getting up and leaving immediately, disowning them as a friend or a family member.
Nah, facts. What are
And
you
yet
doing?
She still had the audacity to try and tell them that she would need a $1.5 million payment if they wanted to.
What is she
continue selling
doing?
the pink sauce.
My royalty is supposed to be paid to me before any expenses. When I received my royalty for Q1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that I'm uncomfortable and they know that I would have been hiring legal help, they make this bogus excuse as
What
to
is she talking about, bro?
why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that.
Imagine being able to
Oh, we
build
got
an
ads.
app with your
Hey,
name
sub
on
up
it
so that
just
I can
by
pay
thinking
for a
about
YouTube Premium for the
Meet
both of
Base
us.
44.
And this is when Dave really decided to lay it all out there, and he claims that they gave her a total of $161,000 for their partnership, even giving her $14,000 after she was talking shit about them because she was crying about getting evicted and going homeless.
Concerning your pink sauce, and you know, as we saw, it kind of looked like you were on the up and up, and unfortunately you went live, I think the day before yesterday, with the GoFundMe saying that you are now facing eviction, you don't have food in your house, your phone is off right now, so you're at a Starbucks just doing this interview, and you don't have any money to
She lying like shit.
And that's not to even mention that she almost immediately got a full body makeover the day that Dave's paycheck hit her bank account. I mean, it's almost as if she thought Dave and his company were gonna be like her new sugar daddy or something.
I was thinking that exact thing.
In reality, he likely lost a ton of money to develop and produce this.
He was trying to help you
I
out.
would think that this is something he laughs about in
Look at his
current day,
face.
as it was such a terrible
That's a cool
decision.
ass nigga, man.
However, I will be given entrepreneurial tips.
I mean, honestly, she's
Don't.
lucky that she does not have a defamation lawsuit waiting at her doorstep. That my
Facts.
guy Dave did not try to take her very last shekels.
He's
and
too
even then, she
kind.
has the audacity to try to go behind their back and make a new sauce that would come in a dry packet that the consumer had to mix on their own, while still calling it the pink sauce. Now releasing
Nah.
the nasty brother of the pink sauce, the blue sauce.
All right, y'all, let me show y'all one of the ways I mixed the blue sauce. And oh my gosh, it was so
No.
good. Okay, so first we gonna need an activator, okay?
No.
Right here, I'm adding in the blue seasoning, and then I was doing Holy Spirit activate, activate, activate.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And even till
We
this
don't.
day, despite her product crashing and burning almost 2 years ago, she still is out here trying to convince people to buy her sauce. She still claims it will be bigger than ketchup one day, and she seems just as delusional about the entire thing as she was from the start. In general, the pink sauce lady...
Ketchup is called ketchup. Her sauce is called pink sauce. Not ketchup sauce or red ketchup sauce or red sauce. It's just ketchup. The pink sauce. It's just, nah, it don't hit.
Lesson to not go full force into something you know nothing about, especially when you are not willing to learn even after making multiple
You made this poor
mistakes.
white lady
And
feel
it's
bad
just
on
so lame
national
that she was always
television.
playing the victim when a literal child could understand how she was in the wrong.
You get a fucking deal, Dave's Gourmet.
More black people, because I feel like our faith is snatched from us from when we young, you know? Oh, don't tell it, don't report this on your taxes, you ain't gonna be able to get food stamps, don't do this. And then you hide yourself, you get so used to taking the shortcut.
I mean, all this lady had to
Second
do
part was
stay on
right, but what's she
Celebrity
talking
Chef
about?
Lane. But instead, she totally nukes her reputation in the food space and essentially just became a living meme, like a laughing stock online.
To be honest, you're not special.
But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this update down below. You know, the other day I was just sitting at my computer thinking, whatever happened to that pink sauce lady? And the reality was actually much funnier than I could have ever imagined. I mean, seriously, thinking that you can just write off your lifestyle as a business expense on a company you do not own was really just beyond delusional. But y'all let me know what you guys...
W video, Jamari. That's a very W video. Hey, I feel like she was right, but she kind of jumped in it too early. Now, right when you start selling a few bottles, you gotta like capitalize for like a little bit. You can't just, oh, people want to buy it, so let me go fund my lifestyle right now. It don't work like that, especially after you get in advance and you asking for money. It's not gonna work. But Yeah, let's boycott this bullshit, man. Don't buy that blue shit. Oh, appreciate y'all for watching, man. Go check out the rest of my video. I had posted a vlog on my other channel too. If y'all can go and tap in with that. See y'all in the next one. Peace.